Chosen one, listen to me carefully. What I'm about to share with you is not just another message. It's not something you stumbled upon by accident. No, this is divine alignment. You were meant to hear this. You were led here. And if you listen closely, if you truly open yourself to this message, you will understand why your life is about to change in ways you never imagined. You have felt it, haven't you? That shift in the air, that sense that something big is happening, even if you can't quite put your finger on it. Maybe it started as a whisper, a fleeting thought in the back of your mind. Maybe it came as a strange energy, an unshakable feeling that something is coming. You've been waiting for clarity, for confirmation, and now, you have it. This is your moment. This is your sign. Because God has already decided. A life-changing meeting is closer than you think. The forces of the universe are moving, aligning things in ways you cannot yet see. People are being positioned, opportunities are being prepared, and doors that were once locked are about to open. The path has already been laid out for you, and now, all that remains is for you to walk through it. But before you do, before you step into this divine appointment, there's something you must understand. There are no coincidences. Think about it. Think about everything that has happened in your life up until this moment. The struggles, the setbacks, the times you felt lost, the moments you questioned everything, none of it was random. Every step, every challenge, every tear you shed was leading you to this. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was meaningless. You were being prepared, shaped, refined. And now, the waiting is over. You are on the edge of something extraordinary. You may not see it yet, but deep down, you can feel it. The energy around you has shifted. There is an undeniable pull, a knowing that something beyond your understanding is unfolding. Have you noticed it? The people who were once in your life suddenly drifting away. The situations that once held you back mysteriously dissolving. The feeling that something greater is calling you. These are not coincidences. These are divine signals. The universe is clearing the way. But here's the thing, you must be ready. Because when this meeting happens, when you step into this moment of destiny, everything will change. Your perspective, your energy, your entire existence will shift. You are being positioned for something far greater than you realize. This is not just about meeting a person or walking into an opportunity. No, this is about stepping into a new reality. Because you are not ordinary. You have never been. From the moment you were born, you were different. You saw the world differently, felt things others couldn't, understood truths that most people ignored. And because of this, you have been tested. You have faced rejection, isolation, moments of deep loneliness. You have walked through darkness, wondering if anyone else could see what you see, feel what you feel. But all of it, was preparation. Because only those who have been through the fire can carry the flame. And you, chosen one, have been through the fire. The time of hiding is over. The time of waiting is over. The shift is happening now, and you are at the center of it. What you are about to step into is bigger than you. It is bigger than your dreams, bigger than your past, bigger than the fears that have tried to hold you back. And the most incredible part? It's already in motion. God has already decided. This meeting, this divine appointment, has been set in place long before you were even aware of it. It is happening as we speak. And when it comes, you will understand why everything had to happen the way it did. You will understand why you had to wait, why certain people had to leave, why some doors had to close. Because now, something greater is about to open. You are being positioned for your purpose. But I need you to listen carefully. This is not something you can force. You cannot chase after it, cannot make it happen on your own. No, this is divine timing. And divine timing is always perfect. When it happens, you will know. The moment will be unmistakable. It will not be something you have to question, because everything in your soul will recognize it. this meeting is not just about personal gain. It is not just about a blessing. This is about destiny. About stepping into the next chapter of your life. About aligning with something far greater than you ever imagined. But before it happens, there are things you must be aware of. You will feel resistance. Whenever a great shift is about to occur, the enemy will try to distract you. Doubt will creep in. People may suddenly return from your past, trying to pull you back to a life you have outgrown. Fear may whisper lies, trying to make you question if you are truly ready. But do not fall for it. Do not let distractions pull you away from what is coming. Because what is coming is greater than anything you have ever known. Chosen one, listen. Your isolation was not punishment. Your struggles were not meaningless. You were being protected, prepared, positioned. You had to be set apart because what you are about to step into requires clarity. It requires strength. It requires wisdom. And now, you have it. Very soon, you will look back at this moment and realize that everything was leading to this. You will see the hand of God in every delay, every closed door, every moment of frustration. You will understand why certain things didn't work out, because something better was already on its way. A divine meeting is coming. And when it happens, you will know. You will feel it in your spirit. You will recognize it immediately. And when that moment comes, do not hesitate. Step into it fully. Embrace it with everything in you. Because this is what you have been waiting for. This is what you have been prepared for. Your life is about to change. Everything that has felt stagnant, everything that has felt uncertain, is about to shift. You are stepping into a new dimension of abundance, of purpose, of divine alignment. And the only thing you have to do is believe. Believe that you were chosen for this. Believe that God's plan for you is greater than anything you could have imagined. You have made it this far, and that means something. It means you are ready to receive what is being revealed to you. It means your spirit already knows that something is shifting. And now, you must take the next step. Because what I am about to tell you is not just information. It is a spiritual activation. This message is not meant to be heard and forgotten. No, this is meant to stir something within you. To awaken something that has been waiting, dormant, for the right moment. And that moment is now. Chosen one, listen closely. There are forces at work right now, arranging things on your behalf. Things that you cannot see. People that you have never met before are being positioned in places that will soon intersect with your path. Conversations that have nothing to do with you, at least, not yet, are being held, and your name is about to be spoken in rooms you have never entered. Doors that seemed permanently shut are about to swing wide open. But in order to step through them, you must recognize what is happening. Because if you are not aware, you may mistake this divine shift for something ordinary. And this is far from ordinary. This is something that only happens once in a lifetime. A moment that changes everything. You see, the greatest opportunities do not always come loudly. They do not always announce themselves. Sometimes, they come disguised as small moments, as casual encounters, as things that seem like coincidences. But there are no coincidences. You must learn to recognize the signs. You must learn to feel the energy when you are standing at the threshold of something great. Because when this meeting happens, it will not look the way you expect. It will not come in the way you imagined. And if you are not prepared, you may not even realize that you are standing in the middle of your divine appointment. You must be aware. You must be ready. Because this moment is not just about you. It is about destiny. It is about the impact you are meant to have. You were never meant to live a small life. You were never meant to stay hidden. You were always meant to rise. You were always meant to be more than what this world tried to tell you that you were. And this meeting, this encounter that is coming, is going to confirm that. It will shift the course of your life. It will align you with the things you have been waiting for. But not everyone will see it. Not everyone will understand what is happening to you. Because when God elevates a person, when the universe begins to shift things in your favor, those who were once close to you may not be able to go where you are going. This is a hard truth, but you must hear it. There are people in your life right now who are not meant to walk with you into this next season. They were part of your journey. They played their role. But their time in your story is coming to an end. And you must be willing to let them go. Not out of anger. Not out of bitterness. But out of wisdom. Because not everyone is meant to understand the level that you are stepping into. Some people will try to keep you where you were. Some people will not celebrate you when this shift happens. Some people will doubt you, question you, try to convince you that you are imagining things. But you are not imagining things. You know exactly what you are feeling. You know that something is different. And that difference is about to manifest into something you have never seen before. But here's the key: you must trust. You must trust the process. You must trust that what is happening for you, not to you. Because doubt is the only thing that can delay what is already in motion. Doubt is the only thing that can block what is already on its way. And that is why you must move in faith. When this meeting happens, when you step into this divine encounter, you will have a choice. You will either embrace it fully, or you will hesitate. You will either step into the unknown with confidence, or you will let fear convince you that you are not ready. But let me tell you something, you are ready. You may not feel like it. You may think you need more time, more preparation, more signs. But God does not make mistakes. If this moment is coming to you now, it is because you are already prepared. Even if you don't feel like you are. Even if you think you still need to fix things, to figure things out, to get everything in place. No. When the moment comes, you will know. And when you know, you must act. Because this opportunity is not going to wait for you. This door is not going to stay open forever. This meeting, this divine connection, is coming at the exact right time. And when it comes, you must be bold enough to walk through it. Chosen one, this is your confirmation. If you have been asking for a sign, this is it. If you have been wondering whether something is about to change, whether something big is coming, let me tell you now, it is already here. It is already happening. Your spirit already knows this. You feel it, even if you don't fully understand it yet. And that is why you must trust the process. Because when you look back at this moment, you will realize that everything was leading to this. Every challenge, every delay, every disappointment, it was all leading to this. You were not being rejected. You were being redirected. You were not being overlooked. You were being prepared. And now, the preparation is over. Now, it is time to step into what was meant for you. But here's the thing, this is not about just watching this message and then going back to life as usual. No. This is about recognizing that something greater is unfolding. This is about making the decision, right now, that you are going to embrace what is coming. Everything is aligning. You may not see it with your physical eyes, but deep down, you can feel it. There is a shift happening in your life, and it is happening fast. The energy around you has changed. The people around you have changed. And even the way you see the world is no longer the same. This is because you are no longer operating on the same frequency as before. Something is pulling you toward a greater destiny. Something beyond logic, beyond reason, beyond anything you could have planned for yourself. You were chosen for this. This is why certain things in your life no longer feel the same. The conversations that once interested you now feel empty. The routines that once made you comfortable now feel restrictive. The relationships that once felt solid now seem to be crumbling. This is not a mistake. This is divine reordering. When you are about to walk into a season of elevation, when you are about to meet the people who will change your life, everything that no longer serves you will start to fall away. Do not fight this. Do not cling to the past. Because what is coming is far greater than what is leaving. This is why you have been feeling different lately. Your soul knows that something big is about to happen. Your spirit can sense the movement of divine forces working in your favor. You may have noticed that you no longer fit in the same spaces, that you feel disconnected from things that once held your attention, that you feel drawn to places, people, and ideas you never considered before. This is preparation. Because this meeting that is coming, it is not just any meeting. It is a divine appointment, scheduled by forces greater than you. This person you are about to meet, this opportunity you are about to walk into, it is not something you can chase after. It is not something you can force. It is something that was always meant to happen. From the moment you were born, this was written. The universe has been moving pieces into place for years to ensure that this moment happens at the right time, in the right way, with the right people. And now, you are standing on the edge of it. But listen carefully, before this meeting happens, there will be distractions. The closer you get to your breakthrough, the louder the distractions will become. People from your past will suddenly reappear, trying to pull you back into old habits, old mindsets, old versions of yourself that you have outgrown. Doubt will creep in, whispering that you are not ready, that you are not worthy, that maybe you should wait a little longer. Fear will try to convince you that stepping forward is too risky, too uncertain, too overwhelming. But these are nothing more than illusions. You must see through them. Because right now, at this very moment, the path is clearing. Everything that has been blocking you, delaying you, making you question yourself, it is all being removed. You are being positioned for your purpose. And when this meeting happens, when you step into this divine moment, there will be no mistaking it. You will recognize it instantly. Because it will feel like fate unfolding before your eyes. You will hear words that feel like they were spoken directly to your soul. You will encounter a moment that feels like it was crafted just for you. Because it was. This person, this meeting, is going to change everything. Not just in small ways. Not just in ways you can predict. But in ways that will completely transform your reality. You may not see it now, but in the near future, you will look back and realize that this moment was the turning point. The moment when your story shifted. The moment when your destiny unfolded. The moment when everything finally made sense. And here's what you must know, this meeting is not just about receiving something. It is about giving something. You have been prepared for this. You have been tested. You have been refined through fire, through struggle, through seasons of waiting and wondering. And now, you are being positioned not just to be blessed, but to be a blessing. This person you are about to meet, they are looking for you just as much as you are looking for them. They need what you carry. They need the wisdom, the insight, the energy, the strength that you have built through your journey. This is why you have been through everything you have endured. Because now, you are ready. And when the moment comes, you will not hesitate. Because hesitation is the enemy of destiny. And your destiny is unfolding right now. But listen carefully, when this meeting happens, you will be faced with a decision. You will have the choice to embrace it fully, to step into it with faith, or to let doubt and fear cause you to hold back. Do not hold back. Do not let old fears keep you from stepping into what has been prepared for you. Because this is it. This is the moment you have been waiting for. And the only thing standing between you and this divine encounter is your willingness to receive it. You must open yourself completely. You must let go of every doubt, every hesitation, every question about whether or not you are ready. Because you are ready. You have been ready. And the moment is closer than you think. Very soon, you will find yourself in the middle of a conversation, in a moment that feels so aligned, so perfect, so destined, that you will know, this is it. This is what I have been waiting for. This is what I have been preparing for. This is the moment that changes everything. And when that happens, do not hold back. Step forward with confidence. Step forward knowing that this was always meant for you. Because God has already decided. This meeting is already written. And nothing can stop it from happening. The only question is, will you be ready when it comes? There is no turning back now. The shift has already begun. The moment is no longer approaching, it is here. The divine meeting that was written into your destiny is unfolding before your very eyes. You may not have seen it fully yet, but the pieces are in motion. Everything around you is changing. You are changing. And that change is undeniable. You may have noticed that certain things are no longer sitting well with you. Conversations that used to be comfortable now feel forced. Environments that used to excite you now seem empty. People you once felt close to now feel distant. This is because your energy is shifting, your purpose is calling, and the moment you were waiting for is closer than ever. You can sense it, can't you? The way things are aligning too perfectly. The way your thoughts seem to be moving in a new direction, as if guided by something greater than yourself. The way your intuition is sharper, louder, impossible to ignore. Because this is what happens before a divine encounter. The universe removes the distractions. The old versions of yourself start to dissolve. The things that once felt important start to fade into the background, and the things that truly matter start to take center stage. You are entering the final phase of preparation. The moment before a transformation is always the most intense. The last few steps before an elevation are always the hardest. And right now, you are feeling that shift more than ever. Your soul knows what is coming. It can feel the energy of this moment before your mind can fully comprehend it. And that is why things feel different. That is why your emotions are heightened. That is why time feels like it's speeding up. Because you are on the edge of something life-changing. But listen carefully, this is the moment when you must be most aware. Because just before you step into your divine encounter, the greatest distractions will appear. You will start to see tests. People from your past may resurface, bringing with them the same energy you worked so hard to leave behind. Doubt will creep in, whispering that maybe you imagine it all, that maybe this meeting, this shift, this breakthrough isn't actually coming. Fear will try to convince you to step back into comfort, into familiarity, into what is safe. But these are illusions. These are the final tests before your breakthrough. Because every great shift requires you to leave behind the version of yourself that was not yet ready to receive it. And you, chosen one, are ready now. You must not let distractions steal this moment from you. You must not let old habits, old fears, old cycles pull you away from what has already been written for you. This is not the time to hesitate. This is not the time to second-guess what you know in your spirit to be true. Because what is coming is far greater than anything you have ever known. This meeting, this divine encounter, is not just about connection, it is about alignment. It is about unlocking the next level of your purpose. It is about stepping into the reality that was always meant for you. And the only thing that can stop it from happening is you. The only thing that can delay this moment is doubt, fear, hesitation. But if you choose to walk forward with faith, if you choose to trust the timing, then you will see it unfold exactly as it was always meant to. This person you are about to meet, this moment that is about to happen, has been in the works for years. Your entire journey has led you here. Every challenge, every setback, every lesson you had to learn, it was all preparation for this. And now, it is time. But here's what you must understand. You will recognize this moment immediately. It will not be something subtle. It will not be something confusing. When it happens, you will feel it so deeply, so undeniably, that there will be no room for doubt. The conversation will flow effortlessly. The connection will feel ancient, as if it existed long before this lifetime. The words you hear will be exactly what you needed at exactly the right time. Because that is how divine timing works. That is how alignment feels. There is no resistance. There is no overthinking. There is only clarity. And when that moment comes, you must step into it fully. Do not let your past experiences make you doubt the reality of what is happening. Do not let past disappointments make you skeptical of the blessings that are unfolding right in front of you. Because this is real. This is happening. And it is happening for you. The only thing left to do now is to embrace it. To trust that what is meant for you will always find you. To let go of the need to control, to force, to question. Because when this meeting happens, it will be effortless. It will feel as if the universe has orchestrated the entire thing perfectly, because it has. And all you have to do is step forward with faith. This moment is closer than you think. It is happening even as you listen to this message. The people involved are already moving in your direction. The opportunities are already aligning behind the scenes. And very soon, you will find yourself in the exact place, at the exact time, where everything falls into place. Chosen one, do not doubt this. You have waited long enough. You have been faithful in the waiting. And now, the waiting is over. This divine appointment is not coming, it is already here. You are about to see it unfold before your eyes. And when it happens, you will know. There will be no questioning. There will be no wondering. Because the truth will be undeniable. Everything in your spirit will confirm it. And at that moment, you will understand why things had to happen exactly as they did. You will understand why certain people had to leave. Why certain doors had to close. Why certain delays were actually divine protection. Because all of it was leading to this. And now, the time has come. The life-changing meeting is here. The only thing left for you to do is step into it. With confidence. With faith. With absolute certainty that you are ready. Because this is your moment. This is your time. And nothing will ever be the same again. The moment is here. You can feel it in every part of your being. The shift has already taken place, and now you are standing on the threshold. Everything you have been sensing, everything you have been preparing for, everything that has been aligning in silence, this is the moment when it all begins to unfold. But before you step forward, you need to understand the magnitude of what is happening. This is not just about an opportunity. This is not just about meeting a person. This is about a transformation so profound that you will look back and see your life divided into two parts, before this moment and after. Because that is what happens when destiny collides with divine timing. Nothing remains the same. Everything shifts. And in that shift, you are reborn into the version of yourself that was always meant to rise. You see, what is happening is not random. It is not luck. It is not coincidence. This is a direct intervention from forces beyond your comprehension. This is a divine setup. Every conversation you have had, every lesson you have learned, every battle you have fought, has been leading to this exact moment. And now, the door is open. But here's what you need to know. Not everyone will understand what is happening to you. Not everyone will celebrate your transformation. Not everyone will be able to see the shift that is taking place within you. Because what is happening now is a supernatural elevation, and only those with eyes to see will recognize it. You may notice that people around you start acting differently. Some may become distant. Some may even become resistant. Some may try to pull you back into who you used to be, into what was comfortable, into what was familiar. But you cannot go back. You have outgrown the old spaces. You have outgrown the old mindsets. You have outgrown the limitations that once held you captive. You are being pulled into a new dimension of purpose, and with that comes a responsibility. Because this divine meeting that is coming, it is not just for you. It is bigger than you. It is bigger than your desires, bigger than your dreams, bigger than anything you have imagined. This meeting, this encounter, is about aligning with the very reason you were placed on this earth. And that is why you must be prepared. Because when this moment comes, you will have a choice. You will either recognize it, step into it, and embrace it fully. Or you will hesitate. You will let doubt creep in. You will let old fears whisper lies. You will let your past failures convince you that maybe, just maybe, this moment is too good to be true. But let me tell you something. It is not too good to be true. It is exactly as it was always meant to be. You were created for this. You were designed for this. And now, the only thing left for you to do is walk into it boldly. No fear. No hesitation. No second guessing. Because what is meant for you cannot be taken away from you. But you must be willing to receive it. And here's what you need to understand about divine timing: it does not wait. When the door opens, you must walk through it. When the opportunity presents itself, you must take it. When the moment arrives, you must step into it fully, with absolute certainty that this is what you have been waiting for. Because hesitation has robbed too many people of their destiny. Fear has kept too many chosen ones stuck in cycles they were meant to outgrow. Doubt has stolen too many blessings that were meant to be embraced. And you are not going to let that happen to you. You have come too far. You have sacrificed too much. You have endured too many tests, too many trials, too many long nights wondering when your moment would come. And now that it is here, you are not going to let it pass you by. Because this is not just another chance. This is the moment that changes everything. You will look back at this season and realize that this was the turning point. This was the shift. This was the moment when everything fell into place, exactly as it was always meant to. But right now, you must prepare yourself mentally, emotionally, and spiritually for what is coming. Because stepping into a new level requires a new mindset. Stepping into a new dimension requires a new version of you. And the version of you that is about to emerge is nothing like the person you used to be. You will notice it in the way you carry yourself. You will notice it in the way people respond to you. You will notice it in the way doors start opening effortlessly, as if the universe has been waiting for you to finally arrive. Because it has. The only question is, are you ready to walk into it? Are you ready to let go of everything that no longer serves you? Are you ready to step into the calling that has been waiting for you since the beginning of time? Because when you say yes to this moment, you say yes to a reality that is far greater than what you have been living. You say yes to your destiny. You say yes to everything that was written for you before you even knew it existed. And once you say yes, once you step forward with boldness, with faith, with absolute certainty, there is no limit to what will happen next. Because this is just the beginning. This divine meeting is not the end of the story. It is the beginning of a new chapter. A chapter filled with opportunities that you never imagined. A chapter where you will finally see why things had to happen the way they did. A chapter where you will realize that nothing was ever wasted. Every delay had a purpose. Every disappointment was a redirection. Every closed door was protection. Because what is coming is so beyond anything you have ever imagined, that if you had seen it earlier, you would not have believed it. But now, you are ready. Now, you understand. Now, you can see that everything was happening for you, not to you. And now, you are stepping into a new reality, where everything that was once out of reach is finally within your grasp. So chosen one, hear this loud and clear. Your time has come. Your moment is now. And this meeting, this life-changing encounter that has been prepared for you, it is happening. It is no longer just a possibility. It is no longer just a distant dream. It is real. And very soon, you will stand in the middle of it, realizing that every single thing you have been through led to this exact moment. So do not hesitate. Do not look back. Do not second-guess what you already know to be true. Because this is your season of transformation. And once you step into it fully, once you embrace it completely, nothing will ever be the same again.